Hello. Hey guys. How's it going? My name's Eva, and uh, thanks, Rachel, for having me be your astrologer for the evening. Excuse my looks. Not very put together right now. I just had my baby like 3-4 days ago, Tuesday, so I am, new to motherhood. So here I am just gonna let you guys know how I read with astrology. Some of you excuse me, I don't know how many of you guys are already pretty familiar with astrology, but I studied evolutionary astrology, and so that's kind of looking at our secure and insecure expressions of versions of ourselves, and it's learning to let go of the insecure or unevolved versions of ourselves, and then growing towards the more secure or evolved versions of the signs and placements that show up in your chart. And so like your birth chart, it can be seen as like a map of your personality. And with evolutionary astrology, normally I'll also go into like your North Node, which is your karmic purpose, and kind of like what your soul is called here to do. But since we're doing kind of a excuse me, very basic reading, I'm gonna be going into just like the big threes. We call them the three biggies, which is your sun, your moon, and your rising or your ascendant. And so the sun is your main identity, and that's what you can't help to be. That's just like your outward personality. And the moon is your emotional inner personality. It's a side that you feel more protective of, so that tends to come out more when you're with people that you feel safe around, because you don't really share that side of you as easily. And then over the top of both your sun and moon is your ascendant, or your learned identity, your personality, and that's what you were taught when you're younger, or what was expected of you. So it's kind of like your go-to personality in new situations. Some people call it like the mask you wear, like with first impressions. So I'm gonna just start off here with Rachel. Happy belated birthday, by the way. And again, thank you for having me do this for y'all. So Rachel, you have your Sagittarius sun in the 4th house, and then you have your Aries moon in the 8th house, and then you have a Virgo ascendant. So in this life, what you're learning to let go of, like the learned identity of yours, it may have been like growing up, it felt like you were never perfect enough, and had yourself held to such high standards to which it might have caused a lot of anxiety for you. Maybe being kind of like a worry wart, and that paired with the possibility of or when you're not sure of who you are, you may have felt like you had to stay small to stay safe at home, or allowed yourself to be too influenced by the needs and wants of your family, despite feeling as though you knew more than them. It could have been that you were very blunt with your family and came off as a know-it-all, which could have festered into repressing your emotions and creating power struggles, as you could have then acted out with like impulsivity, and maybe have gotten hot-tempered, or feeling like a need to conquer and be too competitive with those around you. And that's kind of more so in the youth. So like the things we're learning to let go of is usually stuff that we had been more identified as when we were younger. And then so now you're learning to own, or maybe you've already grown into someone who's helpful, detail oriented, and organized, which then gives you confidence to tap into your wisdom and lean into your adventurous self as you explore how to create a loving family and enjoy your comfort zone. Being in touch with your emotions also helps you to tap into your independence and motivates you to dive into your shadow, which allows yourself to let go of your old identities, since the 8th house also deals with sex and intimacy, transformations, and ego death. So it seems really fitting that you're embarking on transitioning from maiden to motherhood. Congratulations again, by the way. It really is like the biggest transformation we as women can go through. And I can see how you'll be a super fun and active mama with that Sagittarius sun and the Aries moon, both very like active, and Sag is so playful, I think, and like joyful, while maintaining a very beautiful home with that attention to detail Virgo ascendant. So yeah, I'm excited for you. It's gonna be a fun journey, I'll just say. The sleep deprivation is very real though. So rest as much as you can. And let's see. I'm gonna see the next person here.